You're watching Morning News on Global Montreal.
Good morning, Montreal. I'm joined live now by Ezra Soiferman, who has just produced this amazing book called Last Game at the Forum. It commemorates a very special day in Habs history, which the anniversary is today, the 20th anniversary of the last game here at the Montreal Forum. Ezra, thanks so much for joining us this morning. First off, tell me your memories of that night. I know you were very busy running around taking pictures of the game, but it must have been a special moment for you.
So special. I'm brought back actually not to that night, but as a kid coming to this building. One of the most indelible memories from being, I guess, about 10 years old was walking into this building and then going up the stairs, and then that vision, that shot of walking down the corridor to the ice, and you see the glow, you smell the smoke billowing, because back then you could smoke cigarettes in here, and the energy as you walked in and saw the players down at the ice. That's where I'm taken back to now, 20 years later.
Now that night, obviously very special, a lot of commemorations that night. They obviously passed the torch through some of the Habs legends, some of which have unfortunately passed away since. Tell me about that moment when you see all these former players and the love and support for this team.
Well, we can all remember, or many of us can remember, that famous 7.5-minute ovation for Maurice Rocket Richard. The building was almost elevating off the foundations, the boom of the cheer. There was nothing like it. I was running around the building taking these pictures and trying to almost ignore the game and focus on the people who worked here and the fans who came here, the structure of the building and the spirit of the place. And when I heard this ovation and it was going on and on, I said, something's going on in there that I have to check out. I went inside and I took it all in. And that's something that you can't forget.
Now, it has been 20 years since that last game. Your book is only coming out now, so I have to ask, what's happened to these pictures over the last 20 years? Where have you been hiding them away?
In my garage. However, I forgot about them for almost 2 decades. I knew after shooting all these shots, I shot about 250 slides in black and white images that night. I knew that they were special and that I had something there, but I felt that the city was kind of in a state of mourning during the transition, and I felt it was too soon to put them out right away. So I basically put them in the garage and let them kind of marinate for a little while. I put them on ice, so to speak. And then about 1.5 years later, during the playoff fever, I remembered the shots. I went back, I grabbed my projector, I put these up on the wall, and I said, okay, there is something here. And I made an effort to put it all together, crunch some numbers, and realize that the 20th anniversary was around the corner, and I made it happen.
Well, today is that day. We're here at the Forum, but obviously the Montreal Canadiens have moved on to a new home. We have just a few seconds left, but I'd love to get your impression of the Bell Centre and maybe how these two buildings compare.
Well, the Bell Centre is awesome. I love going to games there. One thing that has changed, the price of beer was $4.10 back then. Now it's a little bit higher. The spirit is still there. And the fun of going to a game is awesome, but there's nothing like the memories we have of this old building. It was a shrine.
Well, that shrine can certainly be found in Last Game at the Forum. Ezra Soiferman's book is on sale today, and today, of course, the 20th anniversary of the Last Game at the Forum.